Today's very interesting topic. Let's get to know what we have learned in our last class. What was our last session? Anmay, yes, tell me.
So,
Hmm?
class was about soul.
Lokas regarding
The
soul.
second session of soul.
Have you memorized the shlokas? How many of you have memorized your shlokas? Kritika? Okay, no. No one memorized your shlokas? Arav? No? Smira? Lokin? Nishant? Why? What is wrong?
Sir Chinmay says he has memorized.
Chinmay, please unmute yourself and then can you tell the shlokas?
Sir, and only two.
Yeah, tell.
देहिनोऽस्मिन् यथा देहे कौमारं यौवनं जरा तथा देहान्तरप्राप्तिर्धीरस्तत्र न मुह्यति
Then
मात्रं स्पर्शस्तु कौन्तेय शीतोष्णसुखदुःखदः अगमापायिनो नित्यास्तां तितिक्षस्व भारत
Agama Paino Anityas. It is Anitya.
आगमापायिनो अनित्यास्तां तितिक्षस्व भारत.
Okay, what is the translation? What do you understand by this shloka?
The soul continuously passes from childhood to youth to adult to old age.
And are you looking? Are you looking your notes? Are you looking at your notes?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Tell. Shloka you told without seeing, no? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Shloka you told without seeing, right? Okay, tell me the meaning of this thing, translation of Matra Sparshasta Kaunteya.
Our happiness and sadness are like seasons of winter and summer. They come and go.
Very good. And what to do to overcome those things? Tam Sthiti
We
Kshasva
should feed
Bharata.
soul.
Sorry?
We
We
should
should?
feed food for our soul. Feed food for
Okay.
our soul.
Tam Sthiti Kshasva Bharata means you have to tolerate those things. Okay. Very good. Good. Nice. Anyone else?
Thanks.
Anyone else? So bad. I did not expect this. These are very important shlokas. Very beautiful shlokas, you know. Okay. I have given the example of a girl studying MBBS and after she dies, again she has to study from the beginning, right? I gave one example. What shloka is that? Can anyone tell? Tell at least shloka number, if not shloka. Four means what? 4, 14, 40, 400, 4000, what? Huh? 4.
Yes, 4.
No. 40. नेहाभिक्रमनाशो अस्ति प्रत्यवायो न विद्यते स्वल्पम् अपि यस्य धर्मस्य त्रायते महतो भयात्. Yes? Okay. Any questions from last session? Okay. Today's topic is ghost. Ghost. Ghost, ghost, ghost. So how many of you like ghost? Raise your hands. Nishant likes ghost. Ritika like ghost. What you people are going to do picnic with ghost? Going for picnic with ghost? Huh? So many people like ghost, huh? So surprising, so surprising. People like ghost also. How many people like Krishna? I want to see everyone hand raises. See? Ah. Okay. So, okay, you can put your hands down. In the comments, only you have to put your questions at that too at the end of the session, not now. Okay? Put your hands down. Then, how many have you, okay, or how many of you feel scared of ghosts? Arav is like, huh? Like first he comes, no, I'm not scared of ghost. Ghost is only scared of me. So Smira is scared of ghost. Rehan is scared of ghost. And who else? Hemakshi is scared of ghost. Okay, you tell me, Smira, why are you scared of ghost? Because they are beautiful to look at. Huh? They sing so sweetly, melodiously. Smira, I am coming. Smira, I am coming. Okay, today we will learn more about ghost. What is ghost? How does ghost comes into existence? And do we actually fear about the ghosts or not? How ghost looks like? We will see all these things. Okay? Shall we jump into the no. Ghost will not look like this. We will see how ghost will look like. Okay? That is Hiranyakashipu. Okay. Ghost by Gita Quest. Next slide, ma'am. Does ghost exist? How many of you people say yes? Nishant, ghost exist? But then you told you like ghost, no? Huh? You like something which does not exist. Okay. No, can ghost exists? Ghost exists? No. Okay. So what about Arav? Ghost exists? Yes or no? Hand. Ghost exists. And we will ask for these Arushi and Arnav. Arushi and Arnav? Arushi and Arnav? Can you unmute?
Yes,
Ghost
sir.
exists? Ghost exists?
Yes, sir.
Where are you from?
From Bangalore.
Oh, you guys are from Bangalore. I'm also from Bangalore. Okay, ghost does not exist. ಭೂತ ಪ್ರೇತ ಎಲ್ಲ ಇಲ್ಲ. Okay, so we will see. So many people say it exists, and some of them are saying it does not exist. We will actually see. Ma'am, next slide. Yes, ghost exists. See this? Ghost exists. Oh, Anmay is so happy ghost exists. And he's doing bale bale also. And even Hasini is also doing bale bale. Oh my God, what kind of students I got here? They're being happy on ghost existence. But everyone doing chanting. They're not doing chanting and they are happy ghost exists. Very sad, very sad. Okay, so we got to know that ghost exists. So we will know more about ghost now because ghost exists, right? We have to know more about it so that we have to be careful when ghost comes. Okay, next slide. Okay, so you guys remember about our identity, right? 3 layers. Three layers of identity, you remember, right? Gross body, subtle body, and soul. Yes? Gross body, subtle body, and soul. Next slide, man. So now we have seen the difference between the robots and human beings. Okay. Anmay is already sending ghosts. Ghost still did not come. Wait, it will come. Why so hurry? It will come. You can play with it. Okay. So we have seen the differences between robo and a human. What we concluded? We concluded that our soul is not a ghost. Who told that soul is not a ghost? You'll get to know. Okay. Sabar karo. You'll get to know. So where I was, I forgot where I was. Three types of body. I mean, three types of identity. What is it? Gross body, subtle body, and soul. And what we have seen, we have also seen that human beings or the living beings versus robo. Robos, what they will do, they do not have the power to think, they do not have the willpower, they do not have the feelings. Okay. Like for example, who can give me the example of will? Who can give me the example of will? Someone from down here, you people have to raise your hands. Purvika, Hana, Shreya, not Shreya, sorry. Palakshi. Why no cameras are not on? You guys are not raising hands. Sleeping, huh? Switch on your camera. Now Mini Sen will tell me. Mini Sen, you give me an example of this thing. Will. Mini Sen, are you there? Mini Sen? Ma'am, can you unmute Mini Sen, please?
Sir, no reply.
Okay. Palakshi? Palakshi? No reply. Purvika?
Sir, Palakshi has a network issue. That's why she's not able to switch on the camera or unmute. She
Okay.
texted in the chat.
Purvika?
Hi, Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Actually, Palax's father here.
Ah.
He's we're facing some internet issues, so I
Sure,
connected
sure,
from
sure.
mobile. So
Sure,
please
sure,
allow
sure. No
me
issue.
5-10 minutes. By that time, my internet will be come back to normal. I'll make it on.
Sure, 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 sure. No issues, no issues.
Thank you.
Purvika?
No reply, sir.
No reply. Okay, so we'll go with Manvi. Manvi? Yeah, give me the example of will. Fast, no time. What we have studied about will, thinking, feeling, willing. Any example, whatever comes to your mind. No? Who will give me the example of will? Anmay? Anmay?
Example of will is like I will do it, I will do it. We have to like say continuously in our mind.
Or, okay, that is also there. Or like it is our will. See, yesterday Bhagavad Gita sir told you to recite the shlokas. Correct? What you people did? You exercised your will. No, 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 no. I will not recite. Meri mercy. I will not recite. I will not by heart. Because it was your will. You did not recite. And some guy told, no, I don't remember the name. So he recited two shlokas. He means he by hearted. He learned two shlokas. It was his will. So will is like, okay, today I am willing to eat chapati. Today, tomorrow I will eat samosa. No, today I don't like to eat rice. I will eat parota. That will you will get, right? Yes or no? Huh? No, today I will not do homework. Mama, today I don't go to school. No, I don't feel like going to school. Today I want to sleep till 10 o'clock. You'll feel that will, right? So that is called as will. That is called as will that robots don't have. Correct? So that we have discussed. See, people are taking wrong advantage of this will also. Some people are taking a wrong advantage of this will because of taking, understand it carefully, because of taking the wrong step or the wrong advantage of giving you a free will, you will end up being a soul. I mean, you will end up being a ghost. Taking wrong advantage of a will. For example, if you eat chapati, nothing will happen. If you think that I will eat chapati, nothing will happen. If you think that no, I will not eat chapati, I will only eat chilies, what will happen? Only chili. If you eat, what happens? Like that. This is one of the example of wrong advantage of a will. In the same way, I'm going to tell you what wrong advantage if you take, you will end up as a ghost, or a person will end up as a ghost. Ma'am, next slide. Next slide, ma'am. And what makes human special? You know that we all have the consciousness, right? We all have the consciousness. That day we saw the example of a rabbit. So if rabbit had consciousness, it would have jumped out of my hand. But that was a doll and it did not have a consciousness. It was staying there only. And if a car and your friend is, sinking, or if they're drowning, whom will you save? You will save your friend because he has the consciousness. We have seen all these things, correct? Next slide. What is the relationship of these things to ghost? Why sir is talking about consciousness? He's talking about free will, taking disadvantage of the free will, subtle body and mind, soul. Why sir is speaking all these things? If you are thinking like that, and why sir told the topic is ghost, but sir is keep on telling, what is the subtle body, what is consciousness, why sir is telling all these things? What is the relationship between what we have discussed in the previous class and what is the relationship between ghost? You're thinking, are you thinking? Thinking? We'll get to the answer. Next slide now. Because ghosts are connected to human body. So that is why I'm speaking about all human body. I'm speaking about gross body. I'm speaking about subtle body. I'm speaking about soul. I'm speaking about consciousness. I'm speaking about willingness. All those things. Shubdeep, what are you doing? Hello? Please listen. Do not play. Okay, so what is the relationship between this body and soul? We will see. So the ghosts are connected to the human body. They're not connected to any dog or anybody. It is connected to us. It is connected to human body. We will see how. Next slide, ma'am. But how? Next slide, please. A human consists of three components: the gross body, the subtle body, and the soul. Ghosts, however, have only the subtle body and the soul. They lack a gross body. So three components we have seen. We have seen three components. One is a gross body. First comes the gross body, then comes the subtle body, then last comes the soul. So even ghosts are like us only. There is no difference between us and ghost. Only small difference is they do not have gross body. We have gross body first layer, second layer subtle body, third layer soul. But what ghosts has? Ghosts do not have a subtle body. They do not have body like this. They do not have hands. They do not have face, no eyes, no nose, no tongue, no neck, nothing. They only have subtle body and soul. This is the difference between the ghost and us. So now, Tashvika Jitin will tell me the difference between ghost and us, human body. Tell me the difference between ghost and human beings. Yes, please.
The ghosts don't have subtle body.
The ghost does not have three layers.
Subtle body.
No. First layer it does not have. What is the first layer?
Gross body.
Yes. The ghost does not have gross body. Very good. The ghost does not have gross body, and we have gross body, subtle body, and mind. Only ghost lacks in one thing. What is that? Gross body. It does not have gross body. It does not have tongue to eat things. It does not have body to dance. It does not have hands to do all these things. It does not have eyes to watch movies. So it does not have a gross body. It has subtle body and then mind. Next slide. Next slide, man. Here I spoke about taking the bad advantage or disadvantage of our free will. Here comes it. Who wants to read? Who wants to read the slide? We will give to Arav. No, no, who's that guy? Nishant. Yeah, Arav. You read it? Read it slowly.
They lose their gross body due to suicide or other unnatural causes, which turns them into ghosts. Since they end their life before its destined time, they remain as ghosts.
You understand? People will commit suicide, right? People will commit suicide. The people who commit suicide, they will become ghosts. So they will die. Soul is gone. They will die. Those people who commit suicide, it is mentioned. Those people who lose their gross body due to suicide or other after dying, what people will do? They will go and bury our body. They are going to bury our body, or they are going to put it into the soil. They are going to take out the pit. They are going to bury you like that, or they are going to fire thing, cremation will happen, right? By that, our body, we will lose our body. This will get burnt off, or this will get decayed off. Yes or no? So the soul and the subtle mind, it cannot be. We have seen that nainam chintanti shastrani, nainam dayati pavakaha, na chainam kledayantapaho, na shoshayati marutaha. We cannot kill the soul. The soul is not killed, but only the body is killed. Who is killing the body? We ourselves are killing the body. We are committing the suicide. The body is lost. When gross body, subtle body, and soul. So gross body is lost, then what happens? They will become ghosts. Now Smira will tell how people will become ghost. Fast, fast. Unmute.
Sir, due to suicide, a person becomes a ghost.
Yes. So due to suicide, he will become a ghost. So and what happens after becoming a ghost? We will also see that. See, why they become, okay. Oh, okay. So, like we have discussed, right? We have discussed after the death, what happens? Why no one is asking this question? I told no, after death, what happens? The soul will get a new body, I told, right? Yes or no? After we die, so like the way we change our clothes, the soul will also change the clothes, we have told, right? After the old age comes, after we die, the soul will come into the new body. We have seen about incarnations, all those examples we have seen, no? Do you understand? After we die, the soul will get a new body, yes or no? Yes or no? So then why no one is asking after dying why we will become ghost? Why the soul is not getting new body? Why no one asked? Ideally, after we die, we should get a new body. Why are we not getting new body? This is because whenever we are born, whenever we are born, see, all medicines will come by with expiry date, right? All medicines will come with expiry date, right? If you have a medicine, it will tell this is the last date. Before this date, you should not. After this date, you should not consume. That sort of message will be there, right? Expiry date will be there, right? For every product, there is expiry date. In the similar way, when God manufactures us, when the God puts the soul into this body, He will also give a expiry date for this body. Assume that if a person is born now and if the God says that he is going to live for 100 years, 100 years is the expiry date of that body. But what this person will do, he is going to kill at the age of 60 years only. If he is 60 years and if he commits a suicide, still 40 years are there. Still for another 40 years, that soul will not get any body. After 40 years only, the soul will get another body. Are you understanding? If you have any questions, please ask. Okay? See, whenever we come onto this earth, 1 minute on my, whenever we come onto this earth, it is already decided when we will die. It is already decided. So if we die of natural cause, we will not become ghost. Like for example, old age happened and we are died, or some disease has come, very severe disease has come, we have died, we are died, we are dead. At that time, we will not become ghosts. But voluntarily, people will hang themselves, people will take some medicines, people will go and fall into the water bodies. You might have seen in the news, right? In the news, you might have seen. So people are hanging themselves, people are committing suicides because what they are doing, their age is somewhere around 100 years, but they are committing suicide at 30, 40 years. When they do that, what happens? The soul has not met its expiry date. I mean, the body has not met its expiry date. They are killing themselves early. They're killing themselves early. So what happens? The soul will not get another body, and the soul keeps wandering. The soul keeps what? Wandering. So what is a takeaway? No matter what, whatever difficulties we get, whatever problems we get in life, so we should never, ever, never, never, ever what? We should never ever commit suicides. We should never ever commit suicide. If we commit suicide, we will become ghosts. Okay? This is the one thing. Just a minute.
Okay, so are you all understanding what sir is teaching till now? Did you all know about all this? You can show a thumbs up or thumbs down. Did you know this was the reason behind ghosts? Did you know? Did anybody know? Okay. No reply. I'm assuming you all are not sleeping, right? You're listening, correct? Or are you all sleeping, not listening to sir?
Yeah, I'm back.
Yes,
So you
okay.
know why people will become ghost? The very, very important takeaway is whatever why do people will commit suicide? People will commit suicide because they're facing the difficulties. They're facing difficulties. There are problems in life, so they don't want to stand and fight the problems. So they will commit suicide. We have seen in the last session also we have seen one shloka, right? मातृस्पर्शस्तु कौन्तेय शीतोष्ण सुखदुःखदाः आगमापायिनो अनित्यास्तां स्थितिक्षस्व भारतः. Means the difficulties will come, but they are like summer season and winter season. They will come and they will go off. What we should do? We should tolerate. We should fight back with the difficulties. We should never commit suicide. What is the bad thing of committing suicide? You will become ghost. And we will also see what is the bad thing after becoming ghost. Don't feel it is cool to become a ghost. Don't feel it is cool to become a ghost. I'll tell you what are the hurdles or what are the difficulties the ghost face. Okay? So anyone who is committing suicide, there is one example also, ma'am. Next slide. God assigns a specific lifespan to everyone. If someone ends their life before completing their desired age, they become ghost. The same thing I told, no? So a specific lifetime, the God assigns everyone a specific lifetime. If you are going to kill yourself before that time, so till the end of the specific time, your soul will not get a body and you should keep wandering in this universe. Now to say there might be ghosts around us, we don't know because we cannot see the soul. Can you see your mind? Can you see subtle? What does the subtle body consist of? Mind, intelligence, and false ego. Can you see mind? Can you see intelligence? Can you see false ego? Can you see soul? So there might be here, we are not able to see. Why we are not able to see? Because they do not have the gross body. They do not have the gross body. They might be, since they don't have body, they are wandering here and there. We are not able to see. So very, very important takeaway, do not commit suicide. Whatever problems come in the life, chant, do chanting, pray to Lord, do good work. That will see. That is why I told you people to memorize the previous session slokas. I have quoted the example of what this one. Matra Sparshastu Kaunti, I told there was one more 2.40. What was 2.40? Neha Vikramanasho Asti. That one Neha Vikramanasho Asti Pratyav Ayo Navidyate Swalpam Api Asya Punyasa Treto Maha. What is that? Swalpam Api Asya Punyasya Treto Mahat Bhayat. So that 40, shloka number 40, it says that no matter whatever the difficulties be in your life, if you do spiritual activities, what are spiritual activities? Chanting, it might be, reading Bhagavad Gita, it might be, attending Bhagavad Gita classes, like it might be, and reading the shlokas, doing puja, all these things, if you do, if you are getting difficulties, Krishna will help you. It will never get wasted. It will never get wasted. So two things you have to remember. Whatever the problems are there, you have to fight the problems. How you have to fight the problems? By doing good work, by doing whatever the assigned work that you have to do, and by doing chanting, reading Bhagavad Gita. And you should never ever get demotivated in your life, and you should never ever commit suicide. What is the problem of committing suicide? You will become ghost. And you will wander here for another 40, 50 years till your lifespan is completed. Okay? Next slide, ma'am. So we have seen this. For example, if a person is meant to live for 100 years but dies at 60, they will exist as a ghost for the remaining 40 years. During this period, they exist without a gross body as they have permanently lost it. Next slide, ma'am. This you understood, right? We have seen 100 years, 40 years. Next slide. 1 minute. Yeah, next slide, ma'am. So let's understand something. Ma'am, go to previous slide. Previous slide. Yeah, now to the next slide. Now, question is why ghosts irritate living beings. Next slide, ma'am. Let's understand it. Next slide. Okay, so now this thing is important. I told you, being ghost is not cool, correct? Being ghost is not a cool. So now let's take Anmay. Anmay, tell me, which is your favorite fruit?
Sir,
Which
can
is
you
your
tell the
favorite fruit?
question again? I didn't understand.
Which is your favorite fruit?
Sir, my favorite fruit is strawberry.
Strawberry. Uh, and we will go with uh, Akshita. Akshita, you tell me which is your favorite sweet? Akshita, which is your favorite sweet? Unmute yourself. Unmute.
Sir, my favorite sweet is a bundi laddu.
Bundi laddu. Okay. And Ayushi, what is your favorite snacks?
Sir, can you repeat it?
What's your favorite snacks?
I like biscuits.
Biscuits. So, like Ayushi likes biscuits, Akshita likes bundi, and Anmay likes what? He likes strawberries. So when you feel like eating, what you will do? You will go and eat it. You will eat it, and you will feel so enjoyable, and it is all over your mouth, and you'll eat like anything, and you'll feel so satisfied. Don't you feel? You feel satisfied, right? So if you become a ghost, you do not have a body. If you don't have your gross body, and if you see strawberries, or if you see biscuits, or if you see bundi, how will you eat? How will you be able to eat? will not be able to eat. And see, now you all have homes. Now you all have homes. When you become ghost, where will you stay? There is no home, there is no food. You cannot play. You cannot play, you cannot eat, you cannot drink, you cannot wear beautiful clothes, you cannot speak with the friends because you do not. That is a very, very difficult thing. You just try one day. For example, Anmai likes strawberries, no? So we will place one full box of strawberries in front of him. In Anmai, we will place one full box of strawberries in front of him, and we will ask him not to eat it. How will he feel? He feels very uncontrollable. He wants to eat it. He feels like crashing his head. No, I want to eat. No, I want to eat. But if there is no body, how you will eat? If you see some dress, some beautiful dress in the shop, you want to wear it. How you will wear? If you want to drink a very delicious juice, how you will drink? If you want to eat jamun, if you want to eat rasgulla, how you will do it? You do not have a gross body. What you will do? So you want to do all those things. See, like for example, assume that you have killed, means a person has killed himself or committed suicide at the age of 40, 60 years. Still he has to stay for another 40 years. Another 40 years he cannot eat gulab jamun, he cannot drink water like Arav is drinking, or he cannot eat laddu bundis, and he cannot eat jamun. He cannot do anything for 40 years. How can he stay without doing all these things? It is such a difficult task. So it becomes very difficult. So being ghost is not a cool. Not only this, other difficulties things also you will face. Okay. Next slide, ma'am. See, they have unfulfilled desires. So everyone has desires. Everyone has desires. So when you die, when a person dies, how will he fulfill his desires? If he is present only, he can fulfill the desires, right? If I am there, I can eat all those things. If I'm not there, how if body is not there, how will you eat? Correct? So these souls, these dead people who have their lot of desires, and for example, yeah, this one you see. For example, if a ghost loves eating gulab jamun, ma'am, go to ghosts have unfulfilled desires. So seek out people with the similar intentions to stay connected. Now we have seen how a person will become a ghost and why it is not a cool thing to become a ghost. What are the problems? We have seen all the things. Now the ghost will target some people. Like there are so many ghosts. Ghosts can come and attack me, or can attack that person, this person, anyone they can attack. What is the criteria? Whom do they attack? So they actually, in order to for a gulab jamun, for a ghost to enjoy the gulab jamun, let's assume that ghost likes a gulab jamun. Since the ghost does not have the body, it cannot eat it. So what it will do, it will try and it will get into a body of another person. It will come into like this. The soul will come and it comes and sits in my heart. That ghost, it will go and sits into a particular person's heart, so that the ghost can enjoy the gulab jamun. Let's assume that person called as Max. There is a person called as Max. He likes gulab jamun. He is eating gulab jamun. There is also a ghost who also likes gulab jamun, but ghost cannot eat gulab jamun. What ghost will do? It will go and attack Max, so that whenever Max is eating gulab jamun, this ghost can also enjoy it. So this is the condition. And other thing, ghosts will target those people, those souls who are not very strong souls. I'm not speaking about strong body. I'm speaking about strong soul. Ghost will attack the people who do not have a strong soul. See, for example, in school also you can see, in school also or anywhere you can see, people will fight, right? A strong person will not fight with a strong person. He will go and irritate the weak person, correct? He will go and hit a weak person because he know that that person will not hit him back. In the similar way, the soul also, this ghost also will go and capture or get into the body of a person who has a weak soul. One thing, he should be having a weak soul and he should be like-minded. For example,
Hare Krishna, Ritika. What are you writing at your hand? Are you making notes?
Okay, I'm back.
Oh, sorry, you are on mute.
Ma'am, next slide. So they will, for example, if a ghost loves eating gulab jamun, it will be drawn to someone who also enjoys it. Similarly, if a ghost enjoys troubling others, it will seek out a person with the same tendency. This happens because ghost needs a gross body to fulfill their desires. That is what I told you. No, one thing. If a person likes a gulab jamun and even ghost also like a gulab jamun, the person will enter into the body of a person. The ghost will enter into the body of a person who likes the gulab jamun. That is one condition. And other condition is, though this person also likes gulab jamun, ghost also like the gulab jamun, but this person's soul is very strong, then he cannot enter. Two conditions: he should also like, the person also should like gulab jamun, and person's soul should be weak. If it is weak, it will enter. You understood? Okay. So next slide, ma'am. Ghosts stay inside human body and control them. This happens because the body holds two souls, one of the human and one of the ghost. The ghost soul dominates the human soul, especially if the human soul is weak. So I told you, no, what is the other thing? Now the ghost has entered into the maxi. We took the example of Max, right? Max person, he was eating gulab jamun. The ghosts also like gulab jamun, and at ghost also see that this Max, does not have a very strong soul. It does not have a strong soul. It 1 minute, I'll be back. Sorry for the disturbance. So now it is a weak soul, and he also likes, he entered it. And other thing, now that person Max, so he has his own soul, and again the ghost also came in. Now how many souls are there in his body? Two souls are in this body. So since Max soul is weak, this ghost soul is strong. The ghost soul will suppress Max soul, and it will make the things that ghost soul want to enjoy. So, got it? Ma'am, next slide. You can see right here, that is a strings, like puppet show. Yeah, it will make you feel, play like a puppet, do like a puppet. So is everyone's soul weak and ghost control? Yeah, this one. Now, I told. So now there are so many souls, so many ghosts here. You cannot see, Smira. You cannot see. You cannot see. You cannot see. Why you cannot see? Tell me why you cannot see. Tell. Fast, no time. I don't have
They
time.
don't have a gross body, that's why.
Very good, very good, very good. They do not have a gross body, you cannot see. So now, are everyone's souls are very weak so that they can easily enter? How do you tell Arav like they are not weak? How do you tell they are not weak? Like this you will tell. This is not that.
I don't know.
Oh, you
I
don't
don't know
know.
if I'm weak or strong. My
Sorry?
soul's weak or strong. I don't know if my soul's weak or strong.
I will tell you. I will tell you whether your soul is weak or strong. So
Okay.
it is not that easy for every ghost to enter into everyone's soul. Why? Why? Because we have studied something. What is a food to our soul? Yes, meditation is the food to the soul. If you eat food, if you eat fruits, chapati, paratha, and all, your body will grow. If you do meditation, your soul will grow. So soul will become strong. The people who are attending Bhagavad Gita classes, who are studying Bhagavad Gita, who are doing chanting, who are doing good work, who are going to temples. Anmay, what is that? What are you doing? Who are going to temples, reciting the shlokas, all these activities constitute the food to soul. By this, the soul will become what? Strong. The soul will become strong and the ghost cannot enter you. So, what you have to do if you have to prevent ghosts entering your body? You have to be spiritually connected. You have to be spiritually strong. You have to do mantra meditation. So everyone have to do chanting from today. Okay. Next slide, one. Next slide. Now, are ghosts as scary as they are shown in TV? We will see the answer for this. Next slide. No, ghosts are not scary. They are just a form of imagination similar to dreams. They cannot be scary because they do not have a gross body. Simple. So in TVs and all, you might have seen in serials and movies and all, ghosts will be like, like all these rare black eyes and full hairs, white colored dress. What? Now you understood what is a ghost. Ghost does not have a gross body. If it does not have a gross body, where it has a beauty? Body only it does not have. And where does the appearance, beautifulness, or all other things comes? Or scariness if body is not there? So it does not have. But how do we feel? How do? But we have seen, no, we have seen like long hairs and all. It is there, no. Then how are we able to see? That is just like an imagination. So if you see here, they cannot just form an imagination similar to the dreams. In dreams, so in dreams you might have seen many dreams like you'll be standing on the top of a building. It happens like you are falling down, or if you are yeah. Have you felt those dreams? Like falling down from a cliff, falling down from a building, falling down from a bed, crying, all those things like that. Those and after dream is over, like when you wake up, then you will realize, oh, it was a dream. I am laying on my bed. I was nowhere. It is a dream. Like that, these ghosts, they are going to put that imagination. Those are imagination pictures that you will be seeing. They are not the real pictures. Okay. Ghosts are not as scary as they are shown in the movies. Next slide, ma'am. Do you know how to protect the soul from ghosts and what can we do to prevent them from disturbing us? Do you know what we can do? Yes, we have to do chanting. We have to read Bhagavad Gita. We have to go to temple. We have to do good works. Okay? Next slide, ma'am. Next slide. There are many basic steps. What is this? Reading Bhagavad Gita, doing chanting one, meditating on regular basis. These are some of the simple steps to prevent the soul, because soul. I mean, a person who reads Bhagavad Gita, a person who does chanting can never commit suicide, because he is knowing what is knowledge and what is not knowledge, what is real, what is not real, what is good, what is bad. He know all those things, so he will not commit any. He will not commit suicide and he will not become a ghost. And a person who has committed a suicide and he has become a ghost, why will he take interest in coming into a body of a person who is doing chanting and all? Because the ghost does not like that. We have seen the ghost only will enter into the body which are similar. Like for example, a person is liking gulab jamun and a ghost is also liking a gulab jamun, then only it will enter. But this person is liking to do chanting and the ghost is not liking to do chanting. Will ghost come and attack him? No, it will not come, because if he comes also, this guy will be doing chanting and ghost does not like that and it will leave away. It will not even enter. So the one thing you have to do, you have to protect yourself from this ghost. You have to do chanting. Okay. Next slide. Can strengthen their soul spirituality. When a soul has fewer desires and is spiritually strong, ghost fears coming near them. I told you, no. The meditation is a food. Meditation is a food to the soul. The soul grows. The soul grows spiritually, and when the soul grows spiritually, ghosts cannot even come near to us. Forget about entering our body; they cannot even think of us. They are like, oh man, Smira studies, Bhagavad Gita every day. She attends Bhagavad Gita class and she also does chanting. Anmay also, recites so many slokas. Arav also studies. Nishant also, they are all very spiritually uplifted souls. No, I will not go with them. It will not even think about you. It will not even get your name also. Everyone who are attending this Bhagavad Gita class are very spiritually motivated and your souls are very strong. If you want to continue, if you want to continue, if you want to increase the strength of your soul, you have to continue attending Bhagavad Gita classes, you have to continue studying the shlokas, and you have to do chanting. Okay, so that the ghost does not even take your name also. Ghost will not dream about you also in his dreams. Okay, next slide, ma'am. So let's once say Hare Krishna Mahamantra and drive away all the ghosts around us. Okay, we'll say Tata bye bye to ghosts. Okay, like this. Everyone can raise your hands like this, both the hands like this. Okay. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Okay. So from next slide. And be happy. This was the end of our session, Ghost. So now there is no need to fear about the ghost. We know what ghost is, how people will how people will become ghost, how for whom does the ghost attack, how we should protect ourselves from ghost. Are ghosts really scary? Are all these questions answered? Okay. Anyone have any questions? Okay, so we will take one by one. Now, Nishant, you go.
Sir, you told ghost will not come to any person who meditates because it does not like to meditate. But if the soul's body likes to meditate, will it come to the person who meditates?
Ghost will not come to a person who will meditate. Okay.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
Next question, Anmay. Anmay, question. Have a
But
question?
if someone kills you, do you still become a ghost?
So, kills you, you still become a ghost. Just give me a minute. It's a message. Time is there, no, still. For example, someone kills you, and it is written by God that you have to die like this only. If your age was only that much, for example, a person is killed by some other person at 30 years or 40 years, let's assume. If his bad, because of his bad karma, if it was written like that, he has to be die like that, he has to die like that only, then nothing to do. So nothing will happen. He will not become a ghost. But if his age was, if his date, the date that was given to him was like for 60 years or 70 years, and if he's murdered at 40 years only, then for another 30 years he has to go like this. Okay. Any Manonmayi? Your question?
Sir, now we have been killed by other person, but we have not killed ourselves, sir. So still we need to wander as a ghost.
That is what Manumayi. Two conditions are there. Okay. So if it was already written in your fate, or if it was already written by God that you have to be murdered, not you, I'm sorry, the XYZ person, some XYZ person, if he has to be killed by some other person, if it is written like that, then that person will not become a ghost. If at all, if that person lifespan was too much, but some other person come and murders him, then he has to become a ghost.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Thank you. Any other questions?
Is there anyone else?
So now, is there anyone else still they fear about ghost? Is there anyone else who still fear about the ghost? So whenever the ghost comes, you can show your beads. You see here what I am. I have my weapon. You can go now. You can go. You can go and find someone else. No coming to me. Okay. So next slide and next session. Everyone, please recite the shlokas. Learn the shlokas and send the recordings to coordinator ma'am. Okay. Next time also I'll ask people. Don't tell I don't know. Make good advantage of will. No bad advantages of wills. Okay. Okay then. Hare Krishna. Bye.
All the shlokas recordings and shlokas will be sent by 9 p.m. today in your groups. Please learn the shlokas like Sir told and be ready for the next class. I know
See
you all
those
must.
shlokas. Yeah. Please go ahead. Ma'am. Sorry for interruption.
I know you all must be having exams, but there are only 3 to 4 shlokas. So if you learn one, even one each day, you will be able to finish. Okay? So please try to learn. Yes, sir.
These shlokas, like whatever we have seen, these shlokas are very important. They're very important in your life also. If you get some trouble and all, what you will do, you will remember this shloka. You will say, okay, tam stiti kshasva bharataha means, oh, God is telling to control, God is telling to tolerate. So we should not agitate our mind. You will get all those ideas. So when you are facing troubles, when you are facing problems, so instead of going mad, if you remember the shloka will strike your mind. Oh, God told like that. Okay, these problems are like summer season and winter season. It will go. Now I have problem. I will wait for some 1 or 2 months. Now this will go. Why do I have to worry about that thing? That sort of mindset you will develop. Okay. Please, by heart those shlokas, read those shlokas, and send the audio recordings to ma'am. Okay then. Bye.
Thank you so much, everyone. See you in tomorrow's class. Thank you so much, sir. Hare Krishna.
Thank you. Hare Krishna.
Bye.